This was to be my first instrument approach having actual IMC at the final approach fix. And while that was exciting, I also learned a valuable lesson along the way.
November 4, Echo, Echo, turn left, heading 10, make that 130, intercept localizer, descend and maintain 2,600.
Green Bay approach, Skyhawk 124, Echo Echo is at Manitowoc, ready to copy IFR to Waukesha. We're number 1, runway 35.
And he's got stepped on their aircraft calling that's not 55, Charlie Sagan.
124, Echo Echo, ready to copy IFR to Waukesha. We're number 1 at Manitowoc, runway 35.
Number 124, Echo Echo, roger, clear to the Waukesha Airport via direct, climb maintain 4,000, departure frequency 120.2, squawk 2415, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes.
Clear to Waukesha via direct, climb maintain 4,000, 120.2, squawk 2415, void in 5 minutes for Echo Echo.
Number 4, Echo Echo, read back direct.
Go.
Number 7, Mike Alpha, fly heading 090.
Winter had been mild here in Wisconsin, but a blizzard was on its way. As the flight continues, you'll hear how quickly the altimeter setting dropped. I set out to get some instrument time with my buddy John as a safety pilot. He's instrument rating, so we were able to file IFR, which proved to come in handy when we got close to Waukesha, as the ceilings moved in earlier than we had anticipated.
Oh. Hello? We're about to be. We're rolling on to runway 35 Manitowoc. Oh, damn.
You good?
Okay, talk to you.
Airspeed's alive, gauges are green. 50 knots by the 1,000 footers.
As Peter, they have a flat tire, flat nose gear in West Bend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're dead in the water.
Oh, no. I don't know who that is.
That's one of the Spring City instructors.
Oh.
4-9 dirty, failed them.
Oh, no. Green Bay approach, Skyhawk 124, Echo Echo 1,400, climbing 4,000.
Skyhawk 124, Echo Echo, Green Bay departure, IDEM.
IDEM 4, Echo Echo.
And 4 Echo Echo, radar contact 1 mile north of Manitowoc. I maintain 4,000 and cleared on course.
I maintain 4,000 on course to Waukesha 4, Echo Echo.
Well, that's pretty nifty.
As we reached the halfway point, we began briefing the RNAV 28 at Waukesha, but when we were handed off to our final approach controller, we were given this piece of news.
Milwaukee, good morning, Skyhawk 124, Echo Echo 4,000. We have Zulu for Waukesha.
November 124 Echo, Echo Milwaukee approach. You can plan on the ILS runway 10 approach into Waukesha, the Milwaukee altimeter 3040.
3040 will plan the ILS 104, Echo Echo.
So we briefed the ILS 10 instead and discussed our options, with icing being our main concern as temperatures were hovering right around freezing.
I can still see the ground.
The ceilings had moved in earlier than expected, but were a reasonable 1,500 feet above the ground, and there were no PIREPs for icing in the area. It was still clear to the north, the cloud layer appeared to be thin as we could see the ground most of the way, and it was clear skies above. So we decided to continue the approach, knowing that we had plenty of options if we needed to bail and get out of the clouds.
November 4 Echo Echo, turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left 200 down to 3,000 for Echo Echo. Hey, gas both undercarriage down welded. We're coming down to 3,000. We'll go mixer full rich.
To see if we're going to be in it at all. And I'll keep an eye on our wing stress, looking for ice.
Yep.
If we pick anything up, we'll just start climbing, request maybe 35 till we are actually inbound on the ILS.
200 to go. In my peripherals, I feel like we're almost in it.
Yeah, I believe we will be.
Alright.
by those instruments.
Yep, 200, 3,000. You're on the wings.
That cargo 007 is 4 miles from Emo, cross Emo at or above 2,900, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 25 left approach, maintain 170 knots until Spidno.
Clear for the RNAV Zulu 7 approach and maintain 170 to Spidno. Night cargo 007.
American 2581, maintain 170 knots or greater until Spidno, contact tower.
Yeah, we're looking really, really good.
Alright. 200, 3,000, 100 knots.
This is the point where I learned that calculated risks only work if the variables are in your control. I was so used to descending to 2300 to intercept the glide slope, so I expected to stay at 3000 and generally stay above the clouds until my approach clearance would bring me down to 2300. This would have kept me out of the clouds as long as possible, but instead, I got this.
November 4 Echo Echo, turn left, heading 10, make that 130, intercept localizer, descend to maintain 2,600.
Left 130, 2,600, intercept 4 Echo. Okay, left 130, 2,600. We'll definitely be in it here. You're looking for ice forming.
Net cargo 007, maintain 150 knots until Spidno and contact tower.
This new altitude meant that we'd be in the clouds longer than expected, but the tops were only a few hundred feet above, and when we leveled out at 2600, we did have occasional ground contact, so we decided that we could safely continue the approach.
Senior landing in Waukesha. Verify 96 Tango Charlie, very good. Just verify 8 is Zulu is the one you had. Just pick the ILS runway 10.
Yeah, there's 2,600. I got ground and peripheral, I think.
I do, yeah, so
Okay.
we're gold.
November 4 Echo Echo is 4 miles from Waka, maintain 2,600 until establishing the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 10 approach.
2,600 till established, cleared ILS 104, Echo Echo. Alright, localizer starting to come in. Low to 90, weakest level.
November 4 Echo Echo, radar service terminated, contact Waukesha Tower 123.7.
Order tower, good day, 4 Echo Echo.
Good day.
Okay, ILS is coming in, we'll start pitching for 90 knots, let's get back on course.
Waukesha Tower, Cessna 2476 X-ray is about 10 miles to the northeast, inbound full stop with Zulu.
Cessna 2476 X-ray, Waukesha Tower, make left traffic, runway 10, report
25,
downwind.
descending 11.
Left traffic, runway 10, report downwind, Cessna 2476 X-ray.
Waukesha Tower, Skyhawk 124, Echo Echo, ILS 10.
Skyhawk 124 Echo Echo, Waukesha Tower, altimeter now 3037, runway 10, clear to land.
3037, thank you. 10, clear to land, 4 Echo Echo.
High to low, look out below, baby.
I got ground, no airport yet.
Yeah, you can see that frosty stuff on the
Yeah.
windscreen.
We broke out shortly after the final approach fix and noticed we did have a trace amount of ice on the windshield. And after we landed, we looked over the plane and realized we had built up a trace amount of clear ice throughout the descent.
Skyhawk 76 X-ray, change of plans, proceed direct to a left base, runway 10, and keep your speed up if you
Can you see
can.
that little bit like glaze on the
Drive
wing
your
strip?
phone to Skyhawk, about a 4 mile final.
Proceeding to a
Not
left base,
really.
runway 10, keeping your speed up, 76 X-ray.
A little bit.
And tower tops were about 3,000, base is 2,300.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah, gas boat?
You are.
That was weird.
What was that?
I was on guard.
Oh, gotcha.
Undercarriage down welded, mixtures rich, prop is fixed, we're clear to land, switches, seatbelts. Full flaps, pitching for 65.
Skyhawk 76 X-ray, thanks for that. I've got plenty of space now, speed your discretion. Your number 2 following a Skyhawk there, short final, runway 10, clear to land number 2.
God, I feel like we're
Regular
so slowing
speed back
up.
to normal and looking for that traffic signal lane number 2, runway 10, 76 X-ray.
Okay, 65. Same thing, trying to touch down right at the 1,000 footers.
There were a lot of lessons to be learned on this flight, not the least of which was as it pertained to icing. We had plenty of options to get out of icing if we saw it, but I realized that actually seeing the ice while focusing on flying is a near impossible task.
Okay, runway's made. Don't need any more power. Maybe a little more. Oh, short and hard.
Close. I thought you were up a little bit more. I thought you had a little more to go, honestly.
I won't make Alpha 2.
My previous minimum was no visual moisture in freezing temperatures, but I've since increased that to a few degrees above freezing. I learned a lot about my own decision making too, and I've made adjustments to that. I was excited at the idea of logging my first approach in actual IMC, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a part of the decision to continue. Thankfully, all ended safely, but it might not always be that way, and I'm taking a lot of time to self-evaluate to make sure I don't fall into the pitfall of confirmation bias. The plane handled normally, so I know if my options are shooting an approach in icing conditions versus holding until I run out of gas, I'm going to shoot the approach. But it's certainly not something I will seek out in the future. I'm sure I'll get some criticizing comments in this video, and that's okay. If somebody in the future sees this video and it helps them decide to avoid icing conditions, then the scrutiny will have been worth it. Icing is not something to be messed with. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time on the Badger Pilot.
I'll be honest, I don't really see any ice on the
Right.
Oh, you know what, I kind of do, just on the leading edge.
Yeah.
5 596.
That'd be hard to see while you're flying, though.
Altimeter now 3036, runway 10.
Man, that altimeter just keeps dropping.
3036,
Yeah,
cleared to land.
absolutely.
Tango Charlie.
506 Tango Charlie just had an
Something,
arrival.
a front
A
coming
Skyhawk reports the base is 2,300.
Tango Charlie, thanks.
Hey,
Hey, we got a pilot in!
provided useful information.
Right. But he said it was a Skyhawk, as in, take it for what it's worth.
Yeah, absolutely.